It's 11:11, and my father is wishing for his hands to work. Disease eats at his flesh, tearing his nerves to pieces like vultures picking apart his muscles. Google defines ALS as a nervous system disease that weakens muscles and impacts physical function. He defines it as dying. And he is dying. And he knows this, and he can feel his fingers contorting in ways they shouldn't, and he can't talk. He can hardly breathe, and all he can see is that there's nothing left here for him. Not even a body, not even a blood trail. It's 11:11 when my mother is wishing for his life. She functions as a nurse, and only to help him. And she cannot recall the last time she slept well. It's been weeks, and she's weak and shaking and small, and her back's against the wall, and he can't tell her that he loves her anymore. But she pushes it aside. She has to be strong, so she wishes, and she doesn't know he's dying, not like he does. So she wishes for his life, and tears leak from her eyes, and she watches as his muscles shrivel away, and she feeds him through a tube. It's 11:11, and I'm in my room wishing for strength. I've swore to God, to him, that I'd be strong for them, and I have this feeling that I'm doing it all wrong. And I realized I'm not sure how much more of this I can take, this isolation, this separation from everything I see. You see, my mother functions as a nurse and not a mother, and my father functions as a corpse and not a father. And I know he is dying in the same way that he does. We were always closest. And I know he's dying, and I can't even look at anyone in the eye because I'm so sick of this grief coming from everyone's pores like sweat on mid-July day, and I'm tired and grave and wishing for death. And Beth, my little sister, she's 10 years old. It's past her bedtime. It's 11:11, and she's asleep. She dreams she is a knight and is saving our father. She dreams she is a doctor and just found a cure. She dreams she's a girl and her father is not dying. The next night, she comes into my room. She stands in my doorway crying because she doesn't know what's happening to him. She doesn't understand. She looks so small there, standing in my doorway, more ghost than girl, and she falls asleep in my bed, and I pick her up and carry her to her room and tuck her in just like he used to. By the time I get back to my room, it's 11:12.